Hey everyone, this is Monday Musings with Sara, and I'm going to wait just a minute for people to kind of click on if they are interested in watching. Some people just like to watch later, and that's okay. But for those of you that may be coming in early, this is my office. And this is where I always do videos from. If you follow me on my YouTube channel, you'll notice that you can, oh, there's my dog. He wants to be part of everything. Sometimes I'm in the chair, sometimes I'm in front of the bookshelf, sometimes I'm at my desk. So lots of different places that I do videos from. But we'll go ahead and get started. My name is Sara R. Turnquist, as you can see on the screen right down there. I'm an author, and I just love what I do. And I so appreciate my readers and the people that follow my YouTube channel, follow my Facebook page, and all of the things. And with us today, not only do we have my dog Blue over here, but we also have my organizational manager, Cindy. And today she is also doubling as my producer. How fun is that? So what we wanted to talk about today, but first, y'all will know about me as I do these musings a little bit, that musing is a good word for it, because I tend to be a little bit random. But I have my coffee mug today. If you haven't seen my post yet, it is an elephant. I do Coffee Mug Mondays also on Facebook. Where's your coffee mug taking you today? This is actually a Starbucks mug, but I've never seen one like it. It was a gift from a friend a few years ago. But the significance of it being an elephant today is that it is World Elephant Day. And in my past life, I would like to say, but you know what I mean. It was years ago in this life. I worked as a zoo educator. I've worked for a couple of different zoos, and I absolutely loved it. I loved working with the animals, but most of the time I spent in education, teaching. We call them the two-legged animals, the kids, and we also did programs for adults. But anyways, that's enough about that. Today we are going to talk about my fun dabbling with Procreate. If you are an iPad user, you have this option available to you. Procreate is a wonderful application that you can draw, you can type into it, you can make pictures, you can make patterns, all kinds of fun things. So it was about a week ago, my husband and I sat down, and I was going to take this Procreate class from a lady who runs Pippi Post. And I will put that link up here just a second. There we go. Hopefully that's showing up for everybody. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I wanted to share my screen. So you can see she has this class called Procreate for Adults, and her name is Alexa Zercher. I don't know how to say that right, but that's her name. And this is the link where you can find the class. But my husband and I took the class together, and that was a lot of fun. I don't often take the time to do something that's creative outside of writing, and to do something that's just creative for me. So it was an interesting way to expand my horizons, learn something new, and work those creative muscles with drawing. So I wanted to share with you all some of the fun things that I made. She had us go through and make these fun little things that are just like a little saying with some graphics on it. This was a lot of fun. And my husband was doing this too. And instead of flowers, he put computers, like laptops. It was fun. He is a software engineer. For those of you that have followed me, you probably know that already. But so his drawings look a little bit different than mine, but I will say that the setup that she had was a little bit more of a feminine taste. We also did this kind of fun thing. Let me make it a little bit bigger. I love that y'all are hanging in there with me because I am very new to StreamYard. I'm very new to streaming live like this. But I love that little quote there. I hope something beautiful happens to you today. And she wanted us to put smiley faces in a couple of the O's, but I went a little crazy and put it in every single O that I could find. And now I'm noticing that I missed one right there in the two. At any rate, let's see what else I made. Oh, this one was a lot of work. This time we were working with layers. So for every single drawing there and for every part of the drawing on Procreate, you can make a layer. So you can draw on top of something or underneath something or color on top or underneath and not affect that original base image. So we sketched out like a book. We sketched out like the fairy tales book, and then we created a layer on top of it to actually make the permanent one, and then colored on top of that. And then after we were done with all the different layers, everything you see there is on a different layer, and then we combine the layers. But those of you that work in Procreate, I didn't need to explain that as deeply. And those of you that have never been in Procreate, you'll learn what I'm talking about when you get into it. I said when for my iPad user friends. There's also the ability to make patterns. This is a fun pattern that I made. Not only does Pippi Post have this fabulous course that is a great foundational basic teaching on Procreate, but there are tons of YouTube videos as well. And this one utilizes a concept in Procreate called symmetry. So you draw just in one panel and it repeats in several other panels. So that was a pattern. I made one that's a little bit more me. Notice the books and the coffee cups. The struggle is real. I know, I know. And one of the things that I am hoping to do with the Procreate is to make some stuff to eventually make merchandise with. I want to offer t-shirts, coffee mugs, those kind of things that speak to my books. If you have read any of my Convenient Risk books, you will know that they take place in a town called Wharton City, located in southeastern Arizona. So I want to do something like this for a t-shirt, Wharton City or Bust. I think that would be really fun. And I think it would also be fun if it had my hand in it, some hand drawings done. So I did make this on Procreate. This was really before I learned about the layers. So there's some things that I would have definitely done a little bit different, but I like these first tries. This one is kind of dark, but this is the other kind of thing I want to do. My heart belongs in Wharton City. Just a little fun thing that those who read this series and love this series can have something that is connected in that way. So that's really what I wanted to share today. I want to encourage you, if you can't take a class like Pippi Post, get on YouTube, get Procreate, and have fun with it. Even if you are not an artist, I strongly encourage that you give it a try because it's amazing the things that you can do with that. So before I sign off here, I want to remind everybody that I do produce a YouTube video most every Wednesday, and we talk about things from writing with depression to book reviews and several other things as well. That's also made into a podcast called Writer Wednesdays with Sara. So I hope you have a good day, and thank you for tuning in to my live stream. It was nice to be here and just be a little candid with you guys without a script, without anything like that, no barriers. So I hope you'll tune in next Monday and we'll talk about something else. Bye.